Cut the fucking shit. Okay.
Yeah.
We back. We back.
Yeah.
We back. We back.
Yeah.
Ah, what it is. I see the family in the house. Huey Freeman in the house. Miss Ravioli's in the house. Drew Ford is in the house. Kintelligent in the house. Certified Junkie in the house. Stuart Wayne is in the house. DJ Cool Rod is in the house. A1 Drizzy is in the house. Philly Sheet is in the house. We turn it out. Rico L is in the house. Ugh. What's goody?
What the dilly?
Oh shit, you like those shout outs? You wasn't ready for that shit. Diplomatic is in the place. Concrete Jungle is in your face. Fidel Domingos. Johnny Moulton, you don't stop. Haha, Felicia Washington, mud boy, what it do? In the blood clot place, you know, we are vaccine.
What the bumble?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, a motherfucker got shit to do. And we put down for the crew, and that's how we do. Yeah, yeah. What's good, Stacko?
Oh, man, everything is everything. You know I say everything is everything. What's cracking, Lord?
All right. Everybody in the house, make sure you click that like button. Click that share.
And you don't stop.
And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Peace to the gods, peace to the earths. What's good, Nathaniel Holmes? I see my brother Virgo Child. Of course, that name's going to stand out. My Virgo brother. Yes.
Yes. We're back.
We back. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus.
Yep. Just a little hiatus.
Just a little hiatus, you know. Been doing things here and there. You know, I've been in the studio.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I've been making some fire with my man 5 Mics. Shout out to 5 Mics. Y'all ain't even ready. Y'all don't even know what this man has, but I'm telling you, y'all sleeping on the boy, but it's okay.
Got some fire on that project?
Oh, I got quite a few fiery joints. We just recorded a joint off one of my beats, and him and Papoose fucking ripped it. Shout out to Papoose.
Salute, Papoose.
That's right, Philly Sheed. Everything is everything, like Brand Nubian's third album. Yes,
that's what I always say. Everything is everything.
So,
sir, tell me, Lord J, how was your Indigenous People Day, Turkey Day celebration?
Man, you know, it is what it is, man. It's, you know, regular schmegler, man. Fucking, it's a day that you get with family. You know what I mean? So that's all that I could say. You know, got with the family. My daughter came up, pardon me, from Hampton.
How's she doing?
She's doing great. She actually just made it into the AKA sorority. And, you know, although that's not something that I'm, you know, down with, I support what makes my daughter happy, you know, and if she wants to rock with that, then, you know, I'm gonna let her do what she's doing. You know, that's her mom's thing and all of that. So, you know, whatever, they happy about it. So,
well, let me
yeah.
just say this to the people. I had the fortunate opportunity to spend Thanksgiving Day with one of hip hop's royal family, with Lord Jamar's family, on a Thanksgiving right before the pandemic. I think 2019, and I must say, hey, they know how to throw down. Lord Jamar can open up a restaurant, okay?
Oh yeah. I made a vicious jerk salmon that I brought.
Wow.
And you know, to show that I'm not a full hater, really I wanted to show my curry skills.
Word.
So I made a jerk salmon, but then I don't eat shrimp, right?
Right.
But I went ahead
No.
and made some curry shrimp for the people that do eat shrimp. Yeah, I did do that. I did it. And it was fucking, from what I understand, it was bomb, because
barbecue sea roaches? Barbecue sea roaches?
No, not barbecue. Curry sea roaches.
Curry sea roaches.
Curry sea roaches. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Listen.
And what was the feedback?
They loved it. It was bomb. I mean, I knew the sauce was gonna be bomb because curry sauce is curry sauce. So you just throw them motherfuckers in there.
Mm-hmm.
I just did it trying to act like be a non, just
it's funny.
Not acting like it gotta be all about. Now I'd never cook no swine, you know what I mean? But I threw them motherfuckers in the curry sauce and they loved it. So
were you in Jersey? Where you at in Jersey?
Yeah, we went to Jersey.
Okay. Speaking of shrimp, my associate producer, Shorty, she just had some shrimp and broke out. Face is all fat from
that's
allergic.
What you get for eating sea roaches.
I know that's what you get. That's what you get for eating sea roaches.
You'd probably break out if you ate a regular roach in the crib. If you seen a roach in the crib,
right?
You probably break out if you ate that too. God damn it! So leave them goddamn sea roaches alone.
That's why I'm surprised you made a plate of that. Did you succumb to peer pressure?
No.
You just wanted to do it?
Yeah, I just wanted to, I wanted them to taste my curry, and I wanted to do like a non-selfish thing. Like, like I could make something for y'all that I'm not even gonna eat. How about that? Like, you know what I mean?
I see Danny in the comments. He says, no pig snout?
No pig snout, sir.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't worry, Corey. We will get to that. Anyway,
let's dive right in, Lord J.
Okay, let's go.
Sounds like you had a good Thanksgiving. Let's dive right in. Do you remember the Source magazine? And you're gonna see where I'm getting at, my Lee.
Of course, I remember the Source. Actually, Dave Mays, one of the original founder of the Source, actually will be coming on the Godcast at some point in the near future. He's got some things going on, and he wants to come on and talk to our people about it. So indeed, I do remember the Source, especially since we were one of the first groups in the Source to receive 5 mics.
Word. One of the few, right?
One of the few. When 5 mics meant something. At some point, 5 mics didn't mean anything. It was like you could buy 5 mics. But when 5 mics was a badge of honor, we got it. We got us one.
Word.
Shout out Benzino, and even shout out to my man Londell McMillan, who is the current owner of the Source.
Salute.
So what are we talking about?
Yeah, so back in the day, Source magazine, 5 magazine, or we'd have to wait for various TV shows to find out what all the big time hip hop rappers and stars were doing in their life. So say for instance, you yourself, Lord Jamar, maybe Sadat X or Grand Poobah, or even a Snoop Dogg. To find out what you guys had going on, we had to wait for that issue of Source magazine or Vibe magazine and maybe a few other publications back in the day. But now with social media, everybody's doing this. Hey, Hey, this is what I got going on. This is what I'm doing now. And the end result becomes this.
You're saying people are getting killed from sharing their location and all that type of shit.
Giving the fans too much information.
Right.
Via social media.
You're segueing that into Young Dolph. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, rest in peace, Young Dolph. That can definitely be, one of the reasons why the young man passed. I'm not gonna lie, like I can't say that I was a fan of Young Dolph. I was aware of Young Dolph, but his style of rap didn't necessarily appeal to me. And I'm not gonna be one of these motherfuckers who, now that he passed away, gonna act like, oh, Young Dolph was the shit. I loved Young Dolph and all, because you got a lot of these dick riding ass motherfuckers. Soon as somebody dies, they act like, oh, that was my favorite artist. I used to listen to them every morning. Like, no, you didn't, you lying motherfucker. You just trying to jump on the goddamn bandwagon. But I was aware of his presence. I remember seeing him at the BET Awards a few years back when I was down there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Buster and the crew. And, I don't know. The initial impression that I got from this guy was like, looks like he got a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like
independently as well.
Exactly. He looked like his jewelry was very much over the top. Like, you know what I mean? Like his shit was serious. You could tell that he paid some fucking bread for whatever the fuck he was wearing. But his style of rap to me was kind of basic, but I know he had mad fans, you know what I mean? And people that loved him, as a person. And now that I'm seeing more about him, because I really didn't know a lot about him, but now that I'm seeing more interviews about him, because it's crazy, you start to learn so much more about an artist once they pass away. He seemed like a great guy. He seemed like, he had a good head on his shoulders,
family oriented,
I mean, he was going to get cookies, for goodness sake. Like, come on. Like
getting cookies for his mother. Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You can't even get no cookies out here, bro. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. So he seemed like a good guy who had a good business sense. And again, it's like somebody's hometown. Your hometown, where you should be the safest at. Like, you would think that a lot of these rappers would get killed in another city or some shit. Hang on. What is this Mickey Fact shit you're spamming me with? If you fucking don't stop, you're gonna get blocked. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put you on timeout. Okay.
Lucky you ain't getting sent to the block party, D.
You will get sent to the block party with this, but don't spam my fucking timeline with some bullshit. What is this Mickey Fact shit?
Where's the moderators?
YouTube, Dub B, Mickey Facts. What did y'all battle or something, Dub B? I mean, if you did that, just say it. But don't fucking spam my timeline. Okay? Now you're blocked for 5 minutes. Anyway, so, and we're in the midst of talking about somebody that passed away. Have some fucking respect, will you? So again,
you were saying he's family oriented.
Speaks to how I was also speaking how he got murdered in his hometown.
In his hometown, right?
Where this is where your loved ones should be, but along with loved ones come haters. You know what I mean?
Right.
The hated ones, the ones that are upset that you're receiving love. You know what I mean? The ones that have that self-hate within themselves and choose to inflict their inner pain on someone else.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And it's just ridiculous. Like being a rapper is becoming more dangerous than fucking a damn near police officer.
Becoming a dangerous occupation.
I think about how many rappers have got killed just in a year, just in 2021. I believe the number's like 200 something like that.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yes.
How many police officers have been killed this year? Not saying I want police. I'm just curious as the number. If they had hundreds of police officers dying, they'd be going crazy right now. But yet you act like the police is so dangerous to be a police officer. Obviously, it's dangerous to be a young rapper out here. And I say young rapper because it's these young rappers that's out here getting murdered by their peers. All of these guys are what? In their fucking 20s. How old was Young Dolph? Do we know how old was this man?
Dolph, man. He was
I want to say he wasn't older than 28, 29.
I think he was in his 30s.
Okay. Even if he was in his 30s. 36. All right. That's still fucking mad young. That's still mad young.
36.
Yeah.
1985.
That's still mad young. I remember 1985 like it was yesterday. And the hip hop was crazy. The hip hop in 1985. Oh, you wish you was there. Trust me.
Speak on these rappers getting killed versus the Source and Vibe magazine days where we didn't have access to the rappers versus the social media day where you could damn near text a rapper directly to their phone. It's basically the same as text messaging, but you're messaging through social media.
Right.
We don't got to have your number these days.
I mean, I guess that's a good point. See, first of all, when you did those Source articles and shit like that, or any of those articles, they would have back then like a 3-month lead time a lot of times where you had to do these shits way in advance.
Right.
You know? So let's say you did your Source article on location somewhere. By the time that fucking article comes out, you're not there anymore. That was 3 months ago. Right. You know what I mean? Your fucking your whole fucking hair might have changed by the time this fucking shit comes out. It's not like that now. Now people are doing an article, an interview. Hey, we're live from such and such. Come on down. And if there's some bullshit associated around you, motherfuckers might come down for some bullshit. See, we're fortunate to be in a certain position where, we strive to bring positive information to the community, and the community has a certain love for us. When we were live at the Black Lady Theater in Brooklyn, never did I have, and I was in, so-called confrontation with rappers and shit like that at the time, but never in a million years did I feel like somebody was going to come down there, you know what I mean, and try to do something to a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, they knew where I was. Like, we wanted people to come. We wanted a live audience.
Right.
And people did come, but they came with love.
Shout out to the Black Lady Theater. Word.
Now, I'm going to be honest. A lot of times these rappers who rap about a certain lifestyle seem to be the ones that are receiving, on the receiving end of the bullshit. Like let's look at like Young Dolph rapped about trapping, right? He was supposed to be a trapper, right? Pop Smoke, you know what I mean? Fucking like a lot of these Mo 3, like all of these dudes were like rapping about being drug dealers and all of this type of shit.
Hold that thought, Lord J. Let me insert this. All those rappers you mentioned.
Hey, hang on. Shut the fuck up.
Anubis wildin'.
No, it's little fucking Bruno acting like
not Bruno. Okay, so all these rappers were signed. They had a distribution through Empire Records,
right?
Including XX
Tentacion
and the other one that swallowed the pills on the airplane. What was his name?
Juice WRLD. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. They all seem to have had a connection to Empire and the guy Ghazi. Now, people can draw lines with that. I don't know. That's something to look into. I'll tell you that. I don't know people over at Empire. I don't know this dude Ghazi, but god damn it, that shit was very creepy when everybody saw, I guess, the same meme that's probably even making you say this, where you swiped and you saw this guy standing next to all of these rappers who have now passed away, and they were all independent and they were all going through Empire. Like, let's just stop and think for a minute. What if that was somebody's business plan? Knowing that hip hop and black people in general be on some bullshit. So they say, listen, I'm going to start a fucking label. And I'm just saying hypothetically. I'm not saying this is what's happening. I'm saying hypothetically. I don't know why nobody. Oh, he said this. No. I'm saying hypothetically.
And you got to sign the clause.
And especially if you didn't give a fuck about, about the black community or black people or whatever the case may be. And you say, you know what? I'm going to start a label. I'm going to use their greed for money, and I'm going to offer them money to get down with my shit. They're going to sign. We're going to make money. I'm going to make them feel like they got to a certain point. And then at some point, I'm going to have them killed, and it's going to make them even more valuable to me. Like,
or you can have the artist sign an insurance policy, life insurance policy.
I heard things like that are happening too out there, that life insurance policies are going down.
Yeah, to protect my investment should something happen to you.
Right. So like DJ XL said, invest in the artist, then make them a martyr. And that's what they're trying to do with a lot of these guys. They're martyrs. They're signs of the times, and people are, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Wait, was Nipsey fucking with him too? I think
Nipsey
might have went major at some point. I think, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm just saying that'd be fucking crazy if motherfuckers was actually out here doing some shit like that and feeling like, oh, I'll never be connected to it, because they're hiring street motherfuckers to do it, or hiring people through, so many parties that they're disconnected from, where it could never actually come back to them.
Yeah, Nipsey got led to being signed to Cinematic Music Group and Epic Records.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a possibility. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You were earlier where you were touching a little bit on the fact that it's the young rappers using social media, right? I wanted your opinion on that versus back in the day. We had to wait for Source Magazine or radio interviews or TV award shows So if Brand Nubian had beef with somebody and they gave an interview to Source Magazine, right? Let's look at the Vibe magazine.
Hey. Yeah,
The Vibe magazine, the infamous Vibe magazine interview that led to the so-called East Coast West Coast beef, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had to wait for magazines, radio interviews, but now it's instantaneous. It's instantaneous due to social media.
Right. Well, listen, there were still ways to instantaneously know where an artist was at. If an artist is going to be performing somewhere, they're going to be on the radio. A lot of times it's like you're promoting a show. Listen, we're going to be somewhere tonight. Mm-hmm. We're going to be here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, there was still a degree of that going on. And if you had beef with a fucking artist, if you're in that city and they're in that city and you hear them on the fucking radio, you're going to know where they at, just like social media. It's just more prevalent now. It's not like it didn't exist at all back then, but it's just more prevalent now. And people are just more careless with, giving up details. Like Pop Smoke, for instance, apparently had his address revealed on a package that he was trying to show off some shit, but his address was on the fucking package,
right?
Which may have been a way how these people knew where he lived. Maybe not. I don't know. But with that being said, people need to be more cognizant of the shit that they post and when they post it. Like, just because you're taking a video or a picture somewhere, right, doesn't mean you have to post it right at that fucking second, you motherfuckers.
Facts.
Like, relax your fucking self. The moment is still going to be there, okay? How about when you leave there, now you fucking press send. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then put it in a caption over at such and such. Just in fucking case, you fucking... especially if you live a certain lifestyle, especially if you project a certain aura.
Right now, I don't know about that.
That's the type of shit that you need to have in your mind. But I want to move on from this. Rest in peace, Young Dolph.
Well,
but I'd like to talk about another who passed away.
Yes. Rest in power. Miss Malika.
Rest in peace
Shabazz.
To our sister Malika Shabazz. I want to have a moment of silence for our sister right now. Peace, sister.
Peace.
So we lost another Shabazz. This is Malcolm X's daughter. We've seen his wife pass. We've seen his grandson pass.
She was only 56.
Yes. Now, I remember, like, I have a little story about Malika.
Okay.
Back in the days, I met her one time.
Word.
I met her one time. I met her sister Ilyasha a few times. And actually, Ilyasha is supposed to come on the show prior to all of this happening. And I'm going to give her space and time, before when she's ready to come on, she'll come on the Godcast. But we've already discussed this prior. Thank you, Riot Pack, for your donation. I appreciate you. Back in the days when Brand Nubian came out, the Shabazzes were living in Mount Vernon at the time. I was still living in New Rochelle. And oh yeah, Dub B, you gotta go. Bye. I'll see you never again. So
Drink that punch at the block party.
I remember they were having a party at this spot in New Rochelle called Marty's and Lenny's, and they were having a hip hop party, and for hip hop to be at this particular spot was kind of rare at the time. And it was like a Valentine's Day jam or something like that. Like the theme was like Valentine's Day or some shit like that.
Okay.
And so I remember, me and X and a couple of us might have went over there just to, it's a party in New Row. We just was checking it out, like, hip hop in New Row. And we the hip hop kings of New Row. So
where was Pooh Bah? Was he with y'all?
I don't think Pooh Bah was there for this.
So it's just you and Sadat X?
I don't think we were performing. We just kind of went to it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or maybe we were on the flyer as like invited guests or some shit like that. Long story short, the sister Malika Shabazz is in there. And it's like, oh shit, Malcolm X's daughter is here. You know what I mean? And she was looking just like him. And at some point in the party, she came up to me and proceeded to give me a Valentine's Day card.
Oh, that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Yo.
Wow.
That was.
Were you blushing, Lord J?
I gotta admit, I was blushing. It caught me out of nowhere. I was very flabbergasted.
Malcolm X's daughter, man.
Malcolm X's daughter.
Wow.
But at the time, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I was a dirty dog. I was not someone that Malcolm X's daughter needed to be liking.
Okay. Hey, that's real. That's real.
And she looked so much like Malcolm to me. It was just like nah, I'm flattered.
Was it surreal? Was it surreal
to you?
It was
flattering. It was very flattering, but it was like I didn't even know what to say, man. I think I was just like, thank you, you know what I mean? And kind of like, but it was like,
Wow, this is a What You Think, Lord Godcast exclusive. Exclusive.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. That shit was fucking crazy. And then I never saw her again after that. I saw her sister mad times after that, but I never saw her again. But that was my little experience, and I was just flattered that, Malcolm X's daughter was attracted to the God, like, you know what I mean? And I was like, it makes sense. I was like, I can't blame you. I can't blame you, sister. But again, I was just running wild at that time. I wasn't, I wasn't ready to be settling down like that.
Wow.
But much love to Malika Shabazz. My brother Haji Allah, Grand Poobah, he actually attended. Well, thank you, Riot Pack, again. Thank you for your donation. My brother Haji God, Grand Poobah, he attended the service, and he represented Brand Nubian. He came back with a report saying he was a little disappointed that he really didn't see many celebrities there. Okay. She knew quite a few celebrities as well, rappers and things like that. It seems like back in the 90s, had that happened, I think probably more people would have been there. But it kind of shows the disconnect of this newer generation and even where our generation is now, where something like that could happen and not a lot of us show up to pay our respects the way we should. I'm mad that I couldn't attend, but at least my brother was there to represent for, you know,
Right.
for the brothers. But yeah, a little disconcerting. That's all. But you know, our love and condolences go out to her family. And yeah, you know, it's like we all kind of grew up with the Shabazz in some kind of way, you know.
Right.
So it's like, you know, it's like a loss of one of our sisters, you know, one of all of our sisters.
Absolutely.
So much love to Malika Shabazz, and rest in power, sister. Rest in power.
Rest in power. Hey, we got almost 300 people. I can see the information now. I can see the
Oh yeah,
comments.
you can click on
We almost got 300 in the
comments
house.
and shit like that. You see the comments, click on it. It'll come up on the screen because you're a member now.
We
You're
need
a co-host. Do it.
Yes,
Do it.
yes, sir.
Can you do it or you're not right by it?
Click on what?
Click on the comments. Click on a comment and it'll come up on the screen. Click on a comment.
Okay, let me see.
Put your thing on a comment and then click on it.
All right, let's see. Word.
Okay.
Word.
You co-host you.
Yes.
This is a new feature that they have on StreamYard.
Word. You see what I clicked? You see what I clicked?
Malcolm X. Malcolm X, that dude, though he went and called Martin Luther King Uncle Tom. Okay.
Word. That stood out to me. Okay, that's dope. But what I'm getting at, we got close to 300 people. What they got to do, Lord J? They got to hit that like button, right?
They got to hit that like button. They got to share. I took it off. I did it. You got to remember to click it and then click it again to take it off.
Take it off. Okay.
Because you'll sometimes forget, and then a fucking shit will be up there just for a long time, you know?
You know, I just thought of something. We got to discuss this.
What's that?
Let me squeeze this in. Did you see part 1 and part 2 of Kanye's interview?
I saw parts of part 1.
Okay.
I didn't see part 2.
Okay.
But I heard about a lot of things in it.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to discuss about it?
Well, is Kanye still viewed as crazy after this interview?
I'd say no.
Okay.
I'd say no. From what I saw, he didn't seem crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually pretty smart.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he touched upon.
That doesn't mean he's without flaw, but I don't think he's crazy. He just be doing some bugged out shit. I mean, that haircut looked crazy, but you know, to let him tell it, there's a reason behind it. You know what I mean? He's trying to make some sort of statement about form and conformity and you know, what is a haircut? Like, you know,
right?
Do you, Kanye? When you got money like that, you can sit around and philosophize about shit like that. Like, what if a haircut's not a real haircut? I mean, what makes a haircut? Is it the lineup? Is it the form? I think I'm going to contemplate this for the next 8 hours. Yeah.
So do you think you said you saw a little bit of the interview. Did you see the part where he's talking about building a city, making his own city and that kind of stuff?
No, but he got enough acres to do it.
Mm-hmm. So,
and, shit, why not? What kind of city will this be?
He's good. Yeah. He's got a lot of ideas that he shared in there about our origins, Black people's origins, where we came from. And he made multiple references to where after this interview, they're definitely going to want to off me. So he was spilling tea here and there throughout the interview. And when it was starting to get deep, Nori kind of like swayed the conversation elsewhere. Yeah, I would suggest if you get a chance, finish watching the rest of that interview, and there's a part 2 out there. I was going to ask you, Kanye West, genius or no?
No.
Okay.
They fucking throw that word out too fucking loosely, especially with this fucking guy. Like, genius? What the fuck makes him a genius? Like, seriously, why do they keep using this fucking word? Because he's had some fucking hit records and shit like that? Like, what makes this motherfucker a genius? Like, seriously, because you've had success in fashion and you were able to, understand the minds of a certain segment of the population that was being underserved like you, and then now they kind of dominate. Like, I just was reading a comment. Yeah, we always put up the whole interview. It'll be up, Cam. Don't worry.
Hey, speaking of fashion, his boy Virgil passed away recently as well.
Rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. Yeah. I gotta say, I was a fan of some of Virgil's stuff, I just started getting, I'm not all into this fashion shit like that, but I heard of him. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like the off-white shit. I like his collaborations that like the Louis shit and all, shit's dope. You know what I mean? Shit is dope. Pricey, but dope. Yeah, and apparently that was Kanye's man and all of this type of shit. And now somebody just said that Kanye and Virgil were both listed on the Jeffrey Epstein in the Ghislaine Maxwell trial.
Yeah, I mentioned that to you before the show. I didn't know Kanye was, but I heard that Virgil was. So I'm not sure if there's a connection or not.
I think a lot of people's names is going to come out on that thing.
Yep. So speaking of which, let's segue into that. How do you pronounce his bitch name? Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yes.
Yeah, how do you pronounce his bitch name, man? Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine Maxwell. Okay. All right. My associate producer gave me some information here. Her charges are enticing a minor to travel to engage in criminal sexual activity. Okay. She was also, appreciate this, it's very helpful. She was also charged with conspiracy to commit both offenses and perjury in connection with a sworn deposition.
Yeah, she lied to the feds a few years back.
Wow.
So they're charging her for that as well. Ghislaine Maxwell was the lover / co-defendant helper of Jeffrey Epstein. Apparently she was helping to recruit these young girls for him and other, rich people.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
On Epstein Island, allegedly.
So was she Epstein's main or just one of his sides? What's going on here?
She was his main.
She was the main chick. Okay.
She was his main shit stain.
So she was the bottom. She was the bottom bitch.
She was the bottom bitch. She was the one that got all the other bitches. She helped train the bitches. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So she's the one. She was his beard as well. Like she made him look legitimate. You know what I mean?
Oh wow. She had multiple roles.
Yeah, and when I say beard, I don't know if he was gay, but he damn sure was a pedophile. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah. So my whole thing about this is, right? Now we ain't even got to get into the Kyle Rittenhouse, right? Because you know why?
Or Jesse Smollett.
I'm gonna show you how. And I said this briefly on IG, but people, real trials don't get televised. Real trials don't get televised.
Whoa.
I'm telling you that Kyle Rittenhouse shit was fake.
Where are you getting this from, Lord J?
I'm getting this from reality. OJ trial, fake.
I was going to ask about OJ.
Yes. OJ, any fucking trial you've ever seen on TV was fake. All the real trials, you're not seeing Ghislaine Maxwell shit on TV now, are you? All you're seeing is drawings and shit like that.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Don't say what about. When I say all trials on TV are fake, don't say, well, what about this one? I said all trials on TV are fucking fake.
Do you remember?
You don't have real trials. Real fucking, ask anybody that you've ever been, that you know that been locked up. I know a bunch of motherfuckers that's been locked up. None of their shit's been on TV. None of their trials was on TV.
Well, maybe because doesn't it have to be high profile?
No, not necessarily. It doesn't. They got court TV. They had court TV.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what about the popular shows, say, like People's Court?
We already know that that's fake. Come on, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh, man.
We already know People's Court. I know some people that were on People's Court. Do you know that those people don't even pay? When they have to pay for something, the fucking show pays their fucking fine. So they don't even have nothing to lose. Yeah, they're real, so-called real cases, but they're not getting litigated in a real fucking way. That's some bullshit. I'm just saying, real trials. If that was the case, why is Ghislaine Maxwell's trial not on TV? Why is there a whole bunch of trials that go on and we don't see, there are no cameras in the courtroom? Why? Well, certain things, they wanted us to watch that fucking Rittenhouse shit so that we'd get all upset at the fucking bullshit going on in there. Oh, this judge is racist. And oh, this fucking, and this whole fucking shit. They want us to get mad for, we don't even know why. We don't even know why we were supposed to be mad about that Rittenhouse case. But here it is.
Let me ask you this, Lord Jamar. What would be the purpose if it's a fake trial, a fake case?
To influence popular opinion.
Okay, so in the case of Rittenhouse,
Rittenhouse, yes.
That was white on white crime.
Yes.
Why do we care? Why would they want to influence us in that?
Exactly. Well, they want to influence us because of the gun thing. See, they want to disarm all citizens, and they want to use him. See, they want you to get black people to get mad at him. Yeah, he shouldn't have even had a gun. That's what the fuck they want you to say. So, but when you say that, you're also saying it for yourself. Now, if he can't have one, neither can you, motherfucker. So when you advocate for him not to have one, you're advocating for yourself not to have one. So they're trying to trick you into advocating to not be able to protect yourself.
Mm.
You dumb motherfuckers. Like, do I have to spell it all out? Like,
Yes.
It's
Yes.
fucking like,
Yes.
it's so crazy how people just can't see shit.
Sometimes
Like,
you got to spell it out.
well, this is what they're doing, y'all. They act like, well, they was at a rally that was supporting black people. Don't forget that. Like, one of the motherfuckers he killed was a fucking pedophile or some shit like that, a child molester and shit like that. The fuck you mad for?
So you're
Fuck
saying,
you mad for?
so are you saying that the hidden agenda is to push towards doing away with the Second Amendment?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that the populace can be unprotected. And then the only ones that will have weapons will be the government. The govern, control, mind, the mind controllers. And so that's why they'll put on a fake fucking trial to control your mind, to control your emotions, to push your buttons. And then, but see, they keep getting mad when it doesn't work. Like when he was found not guilty, people were supposed to riot, but it didn't happen. There's a lot of times in the recent history when they've done some shit wanting us to riot, but we didn't do it.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. And so that's just another one. They're like, God damn, what's it take to get these motherfuckers? Because they want people to riot so that they can come in and fucking get on some martial law shit and all that type of shit. Like, that's why they would want you to riot. So they can come in the name of, hey, we got to control this shit, y'all. We got to restore order. This can't happen. We need curfews everywhere.
Order out of chaos.
Order out of chaos.
Okay.
So don't fall for it, people. Oh, real quick, let's talk about this Omicron.
Whoa. Before we get there. So before we get to Omicron and all that, okay? So
shout out Riot Pack. I see his I guess he watches the show, and if he starts liking it, his donations go up. He said, I'm gonna start with $1 and see what's up. And then he gave $2. Now he's on $5. I see you, Riot Pack. I see how you do it.
That means we on track.
He said we're gonna piece it off through, you know what I mean? I'm gonna piece them off. I appreciate you, brother.
That means we're on track.
Joe Get Dough music. Okay.
So just to tie the knot and sum it up. So if it's televised, it's fake. It's not a real case. So the Maxwell trial is definitely real. It's not being televised.
Right. And there's real names that can come out. That's why they definitely don't want to televise it, because they're scared of who's gonna be brought up in this motherfucking thing.
Okay. Final answer? You like that, huh? Final answer?
You're dead on.
Transformers.
More than meets the eye.
Transformers.
Robots in disguise.
Speak on it. Jeopardy.
Oh my goodness.
And then we'll get on to Omicron. Then we'll get to Omega.
I didn't even know where you was going with that.
You like that?
Transformers, you funny motherfucker. Okay, all I'm gonna say is right now, one of my favorite shows. It's hard to even watch. I'm not watching it right now.
Transformers.
This motherfucking Transformer, get off of there. So I was watching Jeopardy and they had somebody named Amy Schumer on there. Somebody that goes by the name of Amy Schumer. So I'm looking at this motherfucker.
I like that. Somebody name.
Right. And I'm like, this a dude?
More than meets the eye.
And they're going on. They're never saying like, you know, and we have a transgender contestant. You know, they didn't say, they never said that, you know. But this motherfucker is obviously a dude, you know. So I just Googled like, is that transgender on motherfucking Jeopardy? Sure enough, transgender champion wins on Jeopardy during Transgender Awareness Week. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Ever since Alex Trebek, I'm sorry, I called him Quebec. Alex Trebek passed away. I feel like Jeopardy has been becoming fake. I believe they're allowing people to win for ratings. It's just my feeling.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, now I can't prove that. It's just a feeling that I have as a longtime watcher of the show. Champions used to be few and far between. Since Alex Trebek has passed away, there's been quite a few players that have gone on some runs that just seem a little unusual to me.
Okay.
Intro this person. Just so happens to be during Transgender Awareness Week.
Wow.
Not only does he play, but they let him win. But he wins, right?
You think that was a coincidence, or did he really have that brain?
He's still winning. He's still winning. They still winning right now. So now they've qualified to be in the tournament of champions. Okay? Now this person is qualified to be in the tournament of champions, meaning we're going to have to see this motherfucker again later on in the year amongst, you know, all the regular champions of Jeopardy.
Okay, so Lord Jamar, let me play devil's advocate here, my brother. Okay?
Why? Why do people play devil's advocate? Why do we even advocate for the devil?
We shouldn't, but the reason
I'm God's advocate.
Because the reason why is when you answer these questions, it may open the mind of some people that may have these questions. Okay? So one of the questions may be, now, you know I'm your brother, okay? So don't take this any kind of way, okay? But for purposes of dialogue and discussion, you may have some viewers out there, educate them. They may have a question, like, Lord Jamar, what does it matter? What does it matter? He's just on a game show, Lord Jamar. Who cares about his personal ish? He's on a game show and he's just trying to win. You want to touch upon that? Maybe address that the people may be thinking. Not all the people, but some of the people may be thinking.
I mean, that's fine that he's on a game show and all of that, but you know, it's all about the subliminal of trying to normalize the abnormal.
Okay.
And for us to sit, you know, they didn't even acknowledge it, you know, which was kind of weird in itself. You know, it was the biggest elephant in the room. And it was never acknowledged that they could at least say, now, you are transgender. like, oh, you know what was funny though, right? Mm-hmm. One of the questions And I believe this motherfucker got it wrong.
What was that?
One of the questions was something about Sodom and Gomorrah.
Are you serious?
One of the questions was something about God, you something, God.
Are you serious right now?
Word to everything I love. They said, you some in this city. They didn't say like, if you were gay, they just said something about God, did something to this city. And then I think he said, he might have said the wrong answer. Like, how could you not know Sodom and Gomorrah? But anyway,
you think he was trolling?
I remember, but if he did say the right answer, I just remember a look on the motherfucker's face, like kind of like
shocked,
like not shocked, but almost like a little bit tight that they would even ask that question. You see what I'm saying? That they would bring up Sodom and Gomorrah, because that's a passage in the Bible that I'm sure people like that have a problem with.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
That's one of the passages that persecutes us in the first place. That's how they fucking probably feel about the shit. So the fact that they even said something about Sodom and Gomorrah, I mean,
that's crazy.
It's like, nigga, you would have been one of them motherfuckers, and you would have been turning the salt. You'd have been salty out that motherfucker.
All right, let's get into it. Now let's get into that Omicron variant. Think somebody in the chat brought that up. You want to discuss that briefly?
Well, first of all, I think I told y'all motherfuckers, y'all about to have a variant for the rest of your motherfucking life. But I want to do a screen share with something that one of my people sent me earlier today. And tell me what y'all think about this.
Hey, real quick.
Yes.
Did you know that the next variant in the Greek alphabet, was supposed to be XI? You know why they skipped that and went to skipped XI and went to Omicron?
Why?
Because XI is used in China. See what I'm saying?
So do you see Delta, Omicron, analog of media control? Anagram of media. Did I say analog? Anagram of media control. Listen, man. Is that coincidental?
That's crazy.
Is that coincidental? They said it's also an anagram for moronic. Okay, which all of this shit is. It's fucking moronic. The shit they got motherfuckers doing when it comes to this bullshit.
Omicron.
Moronic. Omicron.
Moronic. Check something here.
Oh, now everybody's pulling out the shit. Satan. Yeah, we know Santa, Satan. Staten Island, Satan's Island.
Yeah, I seen somewhere, let me double check this, about some South African scientists. Did you hear about that?
Well, first of all, do you notice whenever they attach Africa to something, they act like it's extra strong, like African killer bees, like an Africanized germ. It was an Africanized a virus. You know, like if that shit come from Africa, that means it's gonna fuck you up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's why they're attaching this South Africa shit to it to make it even more scary. Because in the past, anything that has Africa attached to it is mean and deadly.
Yeah, they imposed this past Monday travel restrictions.
Oh shit, there goes my family. Peace, 11:59.
Oh, salute.
If y'all haven't, y'all go right now and stream 94 Crime Bill by 11:59, produced by Lord Jamar. 94 Crime Bill by 11:59, produced by Lord Jamar on all streaming platforms. We got a YouTube lyric video for it. Shit, we got other people out here making videos. Actually, somebody else made a video to that song.
Okay.
And put it up, like just got the whole song playing, and they just like kind of doing shit. Like the shit is ill. Like, you got to check the shit out.
And if you haven't already, put it on TikTok.
Okay.
That's
TikTok.
Yeah, that TikTok is really big, really big.
Yeah, well, shit. Peace to my man, 11:59.
Salute, 11:59.
We about to keep it going. We about to do some big things and make shit even bigger. Make shit even hotter.
Doing your thug dizzle out here,
y'all. That's all I'm saying. Akashic music is in effect. Okay, let's go.
I see you. I see you doing your thug dizzle. You said earlier in the show you was in the studio. I seen you with the papoose. 5 mics.
I got this lovely MPC X. I'm back on the MPC. After a hiatus, I was fucking with the machine, man. You know, it's a different workflow. It's cool. It's a nice, it's cool, man. Word. But I had to come home, man. And I came back to the Akai, the MPC X.
Okay.
And I'm very happy. I'm very happy with what's going on with it, you know. I've been making some fire shit recently. And yeah.
You adding any of that auto tune on that joint?
Nah, I don't really fuck with auto tune and shit.
You know where I'm going with this, right? You know where I'm going. Hey, young world. Hey, young world.
No, I don't know where you're going, but
hey, young world. The world is yours. Hey, young world.
What young auto tune person are you talking about?
Well, okay. I'm sure everyone's heard by now. Astro World.
Oh shit.
Hey, young world. Where old boy was standing on the podium, humming auto-tune as they were carrying the bodies on stretchers. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
How much more creepier can it get? Travis Scott was on a podium, not on the main stage, but he was on some kind of podium overlooking the EMT paramedics carrying out the dead bodies, and he was singing some auto-tune. I'm not familiar with his music, but if you look it up, he was humming and singing, almost chanting, as they were carrying the bodies away.
Yeah.
Almost ritualistic in a way.
Well, first of all, they almost trying to ritualistically hang this motherfucker for that whole shit. First of all, rest in peace and condolences to all the families of the people that were, lost their lives out there. And shout out to all the people that were injured. And
I think even a 7-year-old, little 7-year-old boy.
That shit was very, yeah. I heard 7, maybe even a 9-year-old.
Yep.
That's very unfortunate, man.
Oh, he's gonna hang for that one.
I mean, I don't know how much you could put on him specifically.
Lord Jamar, you probably didn't see. There's a lot of YouTube footages on
Yeah, I
there.
didn't see, but it's
Yeah.
also like, what did he know at that time?
There's
Like,
footage
did
out
he
there.
know that people were dying, or you know what I mean?
There was
And
footage
then he
out.
was still chanting.
It's crazy. Looking over the bodies, that I didn't even want to watch the footage. Someone told me
How was he
about it.
chanting? What was he doing?
What was he saying? He was let me see. It was just it was crazy, man. He was singing like the lyrics to his song. It was like
Screw it up. Screw it up.
Look, I don't want to get too deep into the details, but the people can look it up for themselves on YouTube. It's all over the place because people in the audience were TikToking it as it was happening in real time. So it's documented. It's on YouTube. Just type in Travis Scott videos, TikTok videos, Astroworld. It's all up there. There's even footage where a couple of fans climbed up the podiums up to the cameraman and the sound man and pleading with them, these high schoolers pleading to stop the show. And you can hear Travis on the microphone saying, "Who wants me to stop the show? Who wants me to stop the show? Isn't this what you guys came for?" And it just went out of control. They're after his hide. And then they're saying there were stabbings, security getting stabbed in the neck with needles.
Oh yeah, with needles and shit like
that.
Yeah. But again, he can't. That ain't like he sent motherfuckers out there to stab people with needles and shit like that.
And then even more disturbing, portals on stage, fires, a burning phoenix. I don't even want to say the guy's name, but you know who I'm talking about. The Alistair guy. All over the ticket stubs, and come on, man.
They had Alistair Crowley on the ticket stubs?
His hand, yeah.
Really?
Yes. I was doing research on this, and there was a lot of symbolism involved. And then the 8 people that passed away, they put 8 torches of burning fire coming on the stage. All kinds of symbolism.
So what are you trying to say, Artie Stacks? This was some sort of demonic fucking ritualistic fucking shit that went on out there? Is that what you're getting at? Is that what you want me to? Is that the road you want me to go down?
And then they had a big Travis Scott's head with his mouth open, and that is also representative of some other stuff. If you research that, quite similar in a way.
Well, what does it represent? What are you trying to say?
Well, there was side by side comparisons of images, right? Of demon heads opened up, and when you walk in, it's historically having to do with, it's supposed to be like the entrance to hell. And they put a side by side comparison of Travis Scott's skull head with his mouth opened up, and made a side by side comparison that is similar to that. Not to mention what was on the flyer, the you know, I don't even want to say the guy's name. You know who I'm talking about.
So you're saying with all this satanic imagery, it's almost no wonder that people lost their lives at some shit like this.
They interviewed a lot of the crowd goers, and they said they could hardly breathe. They were having a difficult time breathing, and it almost felt like they were in hell.
See, this reminded me of something that had happened years back that your man Puff Daddy was a promoter of. It was a celebrity basketball game at City College.
I remember that.
In Manhattan. I was there for that.
Oh, word.
8 people died.
Same amount?
Similar circumstances.
Yo, what's with this 8, bro?
And one of the people is actually someone I know. A sister named Sonia from New Rochelle. I know her brother Sonny. Matter of fact, they're actually they're having a function coming up soon in remembrance of it. And Pooba myself supposed to be there.
Yo, what was this? 92?
I think it was 92. I'm not sure. But I remember being at that front, and it was so crowded, people trying to get through. We couldn't get through. I talked to Ja Will because actually my man Ja Will was with me.
Okay.
And he had me remember that we actually went around to the back and like and we broke in. We broke a window or some shit.
You broke in.
Yo, we broke into the fucking school, but it wasn't just us. Well, I mean, not like it wasn't.
Come on,
just
man.
us, yeah.
You're
like,
brand
Nubian. Other rappers was there too. Yeah, brand Nubian.
You're brand Nubian. You shouldn't have to do that.
Nah, we had to do that because if you would have saw, we could have been fucking crushed like everybody else. If we went through that other way.
Okay.
But we just found a way up in the joint, like, you know what I mean? But there was a few people. Ja Will said a few people with us. I think Q-Tip might have even been with us during this little break-in. But anyway, I remember seeing, just sitting in the bleachers and seeing like mad people coming in. All of a sudden they grab like they got bodies are coming in, like in, they're lying people on the side, like
it was stuck in a stairwell, a thin stairwell.
And it was like two doors, but only one door was open, like that you can get through. You know what I mean? The people were squeezed in and pushing, and you know what I mean? It was like, but then it was like the motherfuckers didn't want to let everybody in free. You see what I'm saying? Because
that's crazy, yo.
Let's keep it real. A lot of that would have been alleviated had you just opened the doors.
Right.
Like, but y'all didn't want to let motherfuckers in.
That's crazy.
Y'all had all that money that you didn't want to fucking, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
So at the end of the day, you see the priorities.
Now, are you seeing the comments?
But I hang on. I just want to say, when I saw bodies being, pulled over the top and laid to the side, I didn't necessarily think those people were dead. Like, I thought maybe they was passed out or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like they would just have heat exhaustion or some shit like that.
I think
like,
that was Travis's
rumors that like, yo, some of those people is dead type of shit. Like, what?
I think that was Travis's defense when he was going. I think that was.
So that's what he was doing.
It was some. You gotta. I encourage you, and people in the audience, if you have not seen it, can you screenshot it? You can screenshot it. I think you should screenshot that. Just type in.
I don't know. I don't want to get footage that will.
Okay. So
get us flagged.
I'm looking at some of the comments from the United Meaners. They know what it is. If you just scroll through, read some of the comments, they know what it is. Oh, and somebody mentioned that they had some drone footage of the stage. And you know what the stage was in the shape of?
You said what?
There was some drone footage of the stage when Drake came out on the stage, and they had a drone footage of the stage.
Okay.
You know what the stage was?
A skull and bones?
Upside down crucifix.
Ah. Okay.
So I'm gonna leave it there.
You just exposed these motherfuckers, Artie.
Yeah.
For the satanic fucks that they are, huh?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
My associate producer gave me some tidbits here. Rihanna has a new name. I guess everybody's changing their name.
Rihanna has a new name. What's her fucking name?
Whoa, what are you telling me? Are you saying you wrote here she has a new name? Does she not have a new name? She was named. Well, I need more information. Named by who? Named for what? Like who named her that? What? I need info. I can't do that. All right, let's skip that, man. I need detailed info, okay? Who named her? Who gave her this new name? Anyways, there's a petition to stop the couple, Will and Jada Smith, from doing more interviews. You hear about that?
No.
Apparently, fans think they have taken it too far by taking their sex life public. Would you ever do that, Lord Jamar? What you think, Lord?
Absolutely not.
Right.
Yeah, they probably are taking it too far, but that's up to them. You know, they feel like, you know, that's what they want to do.
Is Will Smith simping, Lord Jamar?
I mean, it appears that way. You know what I mean? Like, it appears that way. Like,
What is going on, man? What advice? If Will Smith is watching right now, what advice would Lord Jamar give to Will Smith? Knowing what you know.
Advice. I mean,
come on, you got to help out Will, man.
Listen, man.
Not looking good for him. Anything you would say to Will?
Advice to give him at this point? Not really. Like, because you know what I mean. We too far gone now. Like, you know what I mean. We too far gone. Like, too much shit has happened.
So there is a such thing as a point of no return.
Kinda, yeah. There is.
Okay.
There is a point of no return. Yeah. I mean.
Sorry, Will. I tried, man.
Yeah, I don't know, like what he's supposed to do, like.
And it's another thing. A petition from the fans. Really? Like, what kind of power do the fans have? A petition from the fans. Like, what's that going to do?
They're going to read it and be like, "Oh, okay."
Right.
Well, you know, the fans have did a petition, so now y'all can't do no more interviews. Like, you know.
Right. Come on, man.
Like, yeah, that's fucking stupid.
What do you? Oh, you got something for Will?
No, I was just thinking about, because I see my man. Shout out to my man Snagglepuss.
Word.
He had put something up about Will.
Oh, shucks.
Will and Jada, and also about Stevie J.
Oh, shucks.
And Faith Evans.
Shout out to the homie Stevie J.
Did you see the clip where he was like, yo, you fuck somebody in my crib and all this type of shit? Why you do that type of shit? You know what I mean?
He said that to Faith?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
She was like, get off me. Leave me alone. You know what I mean?
You know what that's I'm gonna let you speak on that, but you know what that's a perfect segue into, right?
I don't know, but hang on. Basically, Snagglepuss was just talking about how money and fame and all of that still doesn't mean that.
Money and fame?
Yeah, money and fame doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get a woman that's faithful or well, I guess Snagglepuss was saying equality, you know, doesn't mean you're exposed to quality women. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what he was saying.
If anything, it makes it harder.
I was yeah, it just seems like Will Smith got so much money and so many girls was, oh, he got so much money, I would just, you know, do whatever the case may be. But Jada didn't give a fuck. She was fucking with a younger nigga with way less money, and you know what I mean? But she got entangled. She was having an entanglement, like, you know what I mean?
Whatever happened to him? Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. That
talking about the R&B dude, right?
Yeah.
What was his name? What's the R&B dude's name?
Fucking.
Huh? Alsina.
Alsina. Yeah. August Alsina. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like he just fell off. What happened to him? He was
fucking,
pretty dope.
Yeah, she fucked his world up. She fucking hit him with that cougar pussy and fucking
He was dope, man. I like
his whole
August.
equilibrium off and shit.
Mm.
That nigga
She
don't
threw
know
that.
what to do now.
She threw that Erica Baduism on him.
Come on, she did some shit to him. She had that boy. She had it, and she put that old, you know what I mean, that witch's brew on his ass. She looked like she knows some spells too, don't she?
Who, Erica Badu? Erica Badu?
No, Jada. Jada.
Okay.
You might have learned a spell or two here and there.
Let's segue into
Jada on the nigga.
Let's segue, Lord Jamar, and I think this is it right here. Let's segue into one more couple drama. Lil Baby and Sweet. What's her name? Little Baby and what's her name? Delisha. What's her name?
Man, I don't even really know what's going on with them, bro. I don't.
They took their drama. They took the Little Baby. I don't Danielle. I don't even want to mispronounce the girl's name. Anyways, he took his baby mama drama because she's pregnant and put it on IG Live. The whole drama unfolded on IG Live.
Okay.
And for his protection, he went live. She popped up.
Hey, I'm not gonna touch her. Like,
yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I guess that's what you got to do these days.
Yeah. So the whole, basically, the drama unfolded and it went public since he went on IG Live. She jumps out of her room, jumps in the screen, and they had some back and forth banter. And then he proceeds to tell people on the live, you see, she's cuckoo, she's crazy. I don't want her around me. She's got to leave, and she won't leave. She won't leave my crib, guys. And all this is unfolding live. And I guess his assistant was on to the side, some female, and he puts the camera on the IG Live on his assistant, and they're like, yeah, she's cuckoo. She won't leave the crib. So then the baby proceeds to call them peoples. They have her escorted out.
Oh, he called the police on his girl?
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Yeah. And all this is on the IG Live.
Ooh.
So good look or bad look for the baby?
I mean, calling the police on your girl is not a good look. Oh, man, but here's the thing.
Man.
But here's the thing. The way these girls be calling police on dudes so frequently and just with no reservation, some of these guys, they're putting these guys in a position where they gotta almost think like a girl. And fucking.
That sounds kind of crazy, Lord J.
I know.
That sounds crazy.
And now they want to be the first one to call the police so that they're not fucking.
Hold on. I gotta let this register. Say that again, man.
Yeah.
That's deep. Say it again. Some of these guys,
they're putting men in a position where they almost got to think like a girl.
Wow.
And for their protection, got the niggas doing some. Let's keep it real. Some bullshit. Like who the fuck call the police on your girl?
And they came all on IG Live. They showed up on IG Live. Like, come on, you gotta go. Come on, you gotta go.
That's a super bad look. Like and like, but see, homie got money and he makes songs, and people will forgive him for that. Like just rip it dry and strip him of everything that you know about him. And just if he was a regular nigga, and if a regular nigga did that, would you be like, yo, that's an official nigga?
Wait a minute. Did I say Lil Baby? I don't want to confuse the people. Did I say Lil Baby?
Said Little Baby, but it's
or did I say Da Baby?
It's Da Baby.
Okay, guys, I don't mean Lil Baby. I meant Da Baby. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't Lil Baby from Atlanta. It was Da Baby. from NC.
Thank you, Goddess Ayana. Peace, Goddess Ayana. He shouldn't have no street cred after that. I mean, this is what I'm saying.
I think that's kind of taking it far.
No. Because like I said, listen, if you strip it down, if a regular nigga did that, if you knew a nigga and he did that, are you gonna say, yo, that's an official nigga right there? Like, that's an official nigga. He called the police on his girl. You're not supposed to be calling the police at all. What are you doing calling the police on your girl? You're not an official nigga on the street if a nigga shoot at you and you call the police. So what the fuck? How are you an official nigga if your girl is yelling at you? Or even if your fucking girl tries to hit you and you call the police.
Let me say this. The reason why he went on IG Live was for self-protection, to protect himself. You know, to show, hey, I'm not putting paws on her. I'm asking her to leave. She's not listening, guys.
Thank you, Usama Abdul.
And then it turned into a whole nother thing. And this is the same guy. You remember when we was in Miami, Lord Jamar? When we had our event over at Rolling Loud? Coupled with what he did in Miami when we were there at Rolling Loud. You remember that?
Yeah, when he said for the gays, whatever. He got mad.
Yeah. So he's walking on eggshells right now. So you can't see why he went on IG Live and did that? I'm just saying, he's walking on eggshells. Trying not to get canceled.
So, thank you again, Goddess Anna. Calling the police is literally life-threatening for us. Why the fuck? He could have called the police and got himself killed doing that dumb shit. Like, let's keep it real. They could have came and just assumed, like any other time, that the nigga was doing some wrong shit and fucking gunned his ass down.
They're not gonna.
One that called the police.
Well, he was on IG Live. I doubt they're gonna do that on IG Live.
They don't know he's on IG Live when they walk in there.
No, he had the cameras.
So what? So the fuck what? Anybody has a camera. The police get there. They don't know he's on IG Live just because he's holding a fucking phone.
They knew he was on IG
that's
Live.
A fucking gun.
Did you see the video? Did you see the video? They knew he was on IG Live.
Listen, man.
These new rappers do that, Lord.
And I'm saying they didn't have to know that.
They knew
he could. I'm saying what could have happened
because she was
in that instance. They did know. Okay?
Yo, at the same time, he was on his live, and the police was kicking her out. She was like this with the police behind her, doing a selfie mode on her IG live. So they knew.
But how did the police know what the fuck they're doing? Is what I'm saying. How do they know they're on IG Live?
Look, if I put my phone on IG Live selfie mode, and you're right here. You can see all the comments.
I know what's going on. I'm not looking at your fucking screen.
They were looking at the screen. The police were looking at the screen. They were like standing right here. They were standing right here. Lord Jamar, if you're in the room with me and you're on IG Live and I'm standing behind you.
If you're on IG Live, I might not even know because I'm not paying attention to that shit. Especially as the police, I'm looking at a whole lot of other shit in the fucking room besides what the fuck is on IG Live.
Lord
I'm
Jamar,
looking at people's hands.
No, Lord Jamar, listen.
Bulges and
if you watch the video, if you watch the video,
why am I yelling? Because this shit is frustrating me right now.
If you watch the video,
what I'm saying,
Lord Jamar, I'm trying to set the scene up for you. If you watch the video yourself, you'll say, "Oh, I see what Artie Stacks is saying. I see it now."
All right. Well, I'm just saying that didn't have to be the case.
He's not an official. Okay, so
that didn't have to be the case. Is what I'm saying. Is he could have? I said he could have. Okay. Whether they saw that or not, they didn't have to know anybody was on IG Live. All they see is motherfuckers holding black shit up. They could have thought it was a gun and killed his fucking ass. That's all I'm saying. For calling the police is deadly for us. I don't give a fuck if they know we're on fucking IG Live or not. Like, we don't call the police. How about that?
Hey, fuck you. Do it. Fuck you, Frank White. Fuck you, Frank White. Fuck
what happened?
Fuck, Artie be capping.
Oh.
First of all, we don't talk like that over here, man. Get the fuck out.
But nah, we don't call the police, man.
See, this is why I don't need to be looking at the comments.
Oh,
this is why I don't need to be looking at the comments.
Hey, well, you ain't got to look at it. Put it on private chat, and then you won't see the comments. Click where it says private chat.
See, this is the second time they got me cursing because I try to keep that to a minimum, bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? But anyways,
you just had me crazy just now.
But anyways, so because he called the police on his chick because she wouldn't leave. Final answer: he's not a real nigga. It can't be anything else. It can't be.
What else could it be? I'm just saying that's not real nigga shit.
Okay. Hey,
that's not real nigga shit.
Hey, if that's what you say, I'm gonna ride with that.
We don't call the police,
right?
And I'm saying, like, you're saying though, I got the feeling that you felt like it was justified. Yes. You felt like it was okay because he was being persecuted by some other motherfuckers for some other shit that now he's walking on eggshells, so he should have some sort of carte blanche to start calling police on motherfuckers.
Hey, Corey Flood. I'll pay your mama's rent. I'll pay her rent for a full year.
Listen, I don't even look at, trust me. A lot of times I don't even
want to see this. Mad I'll pay your mama's rent for a full year. Okay. My name is a lifestyle. They don't call me Artie Stacks for nothing. It's not just the name. I'll pay your mama's rent for a full year, maybe a year and a half.
Leave him alone. Anyway,
so I ride with you, Lord J. So
I'm just saying, I'm just asking the question, like, is there a time when that's okay?
That's cool. It's cool. You can leave the comments. It's cool.
Is there a time when that's okay? Is there a time when it's okay?
We was all taught to never call the police.
To never call the police.
We was always taught to never call the police.
This is what I was taught. Like, and you know,
it's cool.
Like, I know girls that was taught that back in the days, like, you know, and it could have been to their detriment, but I know girls that, you know, got their ass whooped and all kind of shit back in the days. Wasn't calling no police. You know what I mean? Wasn't calling no police.
So I guess these rappers, man, it's a new breed, man. Because we're talking about the baby, the cat that knocked somebody out in the mall, shot and killed a man in Walmart parking lot. What else did he do? Then he calls the police on his BM, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if he wasn't the baby,
because
I don't even think there would be any debate about it. Like, if I just told you this story about Joe Blow down the block, you'd be like, man, that's not official. That's not an official nigga. Right. You know what I mean? That's not some G shit to do. You know what I mean? So why the fuck are we, when it comes to celebrities and people with money? See, it's always people with money that we give these fucking passes to. I know. You know what I mean? Whenever it's a motherfucker with money, it's okay. You know what I mean? If a regular nigga come outside with a perm in his hair, you know, you like, that nigga look crazy. But, you know, when the pimps did it, you know, it was some fly shit. You know what I mean? Pimps had money. You know? When a regular nigga wear his fingernails all long and shit, you know, niggas is like, what the fuck is that all about? But when the money do it, you know, and they get manicures and they got the shiny nails and shit. You know
why the pinky nail is
let
always
that shit
long?
go, because that's some money shit.
You know why the pinky nail is always long?
Because that's the coke nail. They that coke, baby. Come on, baby. I know what time it is.
Say no more.
Let's go.
Okay, so final answer. Baby loses street cred.
I'm saying any dude that's out here calling the police on their girl loses credibility in my eyes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like not just street cred, just man cred. Like that's not
facts.
That's not manly. Like, like that's not manly.
What do you think was the appropriate way to handle the situation?
The way that niggas been handling this shit since the beginning of the time, nigga. The good old wrist lock. Relax.
The bear hug.
Whatever you want to do to calm her ass down. But mostly that goddamn, that was the hold them wrists, goddamn it. Relax. You're not gonna be hitting nobody. Hey, relax. Okay? Chill.
Okay.
Sit your ass down.
Okay.
And then do whatever you got to do from there. Kisses, hug, what I don't know. But I could give you probably 50 other options that could have been tried before calling the police. Yes, wrists, a hug, just walking away, walking out the crib or some shit like that. Like,
because he was trying to kick her out. Yeah,
lot of other options that could have been done. Just sit there and take it. Then call the police.
Right.
Like what prompted him to call the police? I'm just wondering.
He was trying to get her to leave the crib, and she wouldn't leave.
Right.
Yeah.
So how many niggas have been in that situation before? Shit happens. You just gonna have to fucking wait.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to wait it out. She gonna get tired at some point. Like, but see, part of being on live and like, it's like a TV show. You want shit to happen in a timely fashion and shit too. You know?
Right.
Hey, we're on live here. I want to, you got to get out of here. I want this to have a start, a middle, and an ending, So let me end this by calling the police. If you wasn't on live, hey, you might have just dealt with that shit for a couple of hours until she finally left. See, I didn't see the shit. Goddess Ayana said it seemed like he was being super petty. So it could be that. I don't know. All I know is, and that's your child's mom, she's about to have your seed. What if they came and killed her? What if they came and handled her? Like threw her on the ground and shit, like with the baby pregnant in the stomach. And then you're like, yo, don't be touching her like that. And hey, you the one that called.
Or maybe the baby was looking for attention. Marketing and promotion, maybe for new music. Who knows?
This is not good attention, though. That's not
right.
That we should be seeking.
Right, that's some sucker stuff.
So yeah. Yes. Loss of credibility in my eyes. I don't like hearing that. I think there's other ways that could have been handled.
Right.
Having to call the police.
Right.
On your woman. Man up, goddamn it.
Right. Man up.
Oh, Red Dollar said the baby handled that situation the best way he could. Did he? So that's what you would have did, Rod Dollars? You'd have called the police on your soon-to-be child's mother?
Yeah, well, I think she had the baby already, and she was expressing. I think she was having
postpartum.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think. Hey, man, the verdict is in. Lord Jamar has spoken. The baby loses stripes. He loses stripes on this one.
So it is written. So it shall be done.
Hey, I tried, baby. I tried, man. I tried, man. I tried to spar with you. I tried to get it in, but hey, man, the verdict is in, man. You lose points. Lord Jamar, I think that runs the gamut. Anything? Oh, tell us how that went. Rappers with Rifles. How did that event go?
Oh, it was great. It was excellent. Shout out to everybody that attended. Shout out my man Saigon for coming out. Shout out my brother Reality, Will Tell. What's my man? Nick Fury. Yeah, we had some people come out. It was dope. Brothers and sisters. Sisters, it's not just for the brothers. Whenever we do these rappers with rifles and all that, it's not just for the brothers, for the sisters too. Children be out there as well. So feel free to join us the next time you see me post a joint.
I saw a post that you put up on your IG stories recently. You was comparing a little white girl. This is what they teach their kids.
I practice in Pennsylvania. That's how. Pennsylvania is like 2 hours away.
You remember that post you put on your IG stories?
What's that?
About the little white girl versus the little black girl. The little white girl was popping off the shots.
And the little black girl was popping her. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really interesting. Really interesting. It shows a big contrast.
It shows what we're training. You know, who's training who for what. You know, they're training their little girls to be tactical and how to deal with firearms, and most of us are training our little girls on how to twerk. You know.
Yeah, that was real interesting.
Crazy.
We'll be wrapping it up here, but how did the event go? Didn't you have a show? You and Grand Poobah? Didn't you have a concert?
You said what?
Didn't you and Grand Poobah have a show recently?
Yes, out in Jersey. That was dope.
Dope. That's what's up. You got anything else coming up in the near future here you wanted to speak about?
Yeah, I think we got some stuff coming up. I don't have the dates right in front of me, but just check the IG. You'll see.
Word.
You'll see what we got going on. Tomorrow night, I am going to have a guest come on the show, a special guest, a young lady that I don't know, I just got acquainted with on the internet. I like bringing people that I feel are like, I don't know, just up and coming, where I just see something in them. You know what I mean? Man, this girl is fucking hilarious to me. You know what I mean?
Word.
She goes by the name of Don't Call Me White Girl.
Is she?
And I don't know.
Is she?
No.
Okay.
No. She's a Philly. She just mad light, like, you know what I mean? But she definitely black. She's black. She's
just mad light.
Wow. But I don't know if y'all are familiar. I don't know if y'all familiar with one hand on neck, one hand on frontal. If y'all ever seen that when girls be recreating that, she's the originator of one hand on neck, one hand on frontal. Yo, she's fucking hilarious, and she's coming on tomorrow night. So
okay,
please join us at 8:00 tomorrow, right here, as we bring on Don't Call Me White Girl.
Yo, why does Anubis sound like he's sawing something in half back there?
Because him and fucking Bruno been like fucking fighting or some shit the whole fucking time. Like, I don't know what the fuck they doing back here.
I'm hearing it sounds like mad sawing.
Hang on.
Voices.
Hang on a second. The fuck are you doing, asshole?
Oh,
look out.
Hey, to all the hardcore Yanada meaners, man, we always try to bring you that real. You know what I'm saying? We try our best to make it entertaining. Bring you that real. You know what I'm saying? And our show is always live. Our show is live and uncut. We do no edits over here.
Niggas acting crazy, yo.
You're getting the live, uncut, no edits.
Anyway. So, yes, tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Don't Call Me White Girl.
Okay.
Get ready. It's going to be raw. It's going to be...
Everybody tune in, man. Tune in.
It's going to be raw. Oh, that's an interesting question. Lord J, what are your top 3 favorite songs of the Foundation album? Whoa. Interesting. I don't know. There's a lot of them I like on that fucking record. I don't know. I got to get back to you on that. Good question, though. I don't hurt the babies. I never hit a dog or no shit like that. I don't discipline my dogs in that kind of way.
Especially Bruno, man. Bruno's so tiny.
Yeah. It's all about energy. Look, now this motherfucker just laying. I had to put one in the cage and just...
Anuba's got to be huge by now.
Yeah, he is.
Still on that raw diet?
Yes, sir.
Well, Lord Jamar, anything else you wanted to say to the people?
I want to say thank you for joining us again. Pardon me for being away. Just had some things to do, but we here. And I must, strive to load up on some content, so we bring you the joints. We're gonna have the full Brother J episode coming out. I might let that go tomorrow. You For Me is one of them. Yeah, Love vs. Hate, Shining Star. Good songs. Somebody keeps saying Brand Nubian versus Naughty by Nature.
Think that's a good match?
I don't know. I mean, they're not a 3-man group as far as the rappers are concerned, but maybe. Maybe.
I don't know. I think you guys got more hits than that.
I mean, they had some really big ones, but as far as the number, yeah, we might have more. I don't know.
If Busta was still with Leaders of the New School, do you think that would be a good versus? Or no?
No. Nope.
All right. Looks like we ran the gamut on tonight's show.
Yes, sir. I thank you, Stacko, for making it happen. I see you're at your B studio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Mo 6.
Got an A and a B studio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie.
Yes.
Shout out to the homie Mo 6 holding down the loop. St. Louis. Yes,
St.
sir.
Louis in the motherfucking house.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, once again, if you haven't already, make sure you click that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you will be alerted as to when we are going live again. There he goes. Riot Pack. Thank you, Riot Pack. That's how he does it. We appreciate you, my brother.
Salute.
Yeah. And Jigga and Godfrey been moving around, but trust me, they will be back.
I was about to say, is Godfrey getting Hollywood on us? He's on the Snoop Dogg show.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon's wilding out. Where you at, Godfrey?
He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back. Shout out to all my regulars. We love y'all.
I will see y'all tomorrow. Until then, my name is Lord Jamar.
And it's your boy Artie Stacks.
Peace.
Peace.
Close fingers.
Let's get it.